9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the head of state receives the letter of credence from the new ambassadors. The Israeli army continues its operation in the Gaza Strip. Welcome to our newsroom. The head of state, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, received late Monday morning at the Palace of the Republic the letter of credence of three new ambassadors appointed to our country. They are His Excellency Mohammed Saeed Hassan, Ambassador of the Republic of Sudan to the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Erda Sabri Ergen, Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey to the Republic of Djibouti. Also, these diplomats all have the status of extraordinary and plenipotentiary representatives of their respective country to the Republic of Djibouti. Two of them, the Sudanese ambassador and the ambassador of Turkey, are resident ambassadors. Each of these diplomats took advantage of the ceremony to present their letter of credence to President Ismail Omar Guelleh to pay tribute to the privileged nature of the relations of friendship and cooperation between their countries and the Republic of Djibouti. They all expressed their motivations to work towards strengthening the level of exchanges and collaboration between their countries and ours. This was the case, for example, of the Sudanese ambassador who expressed his delight at the long-standing ties, the source of closeness and solidarity that continues to characterize the two nations. I will never cease working to strengthen the ties of exchanges, friendship, and cooperation between our two countries and our two brotherly peoples, declared Mohammed Saeed Hassan, who relayed the wishes of the President of the Transitional Sovereign Councils of the Republic of Sudan for progress and prosperity to the brotherly and friendly people of Djibouti. The new Turkish ambassador to Djibouti, in his speech on the occasions of the presentations of his letter of credence, echoed the same sentiment. The diplomat described the exemplary natures of Djibouti-Turkey relations as the consequences of important community of values and history that the two nations share. Today, our country enjoys solid political, military, economic, commercial, and cultural relations based on mutual respect and solidarity, said the Turkish diplomat, proud that the volume of trade between the two countries has now in 2022 reached $500 million, 10 times its level of 10 years ago. Beyond the excellent bilateral relations, Djibouti and Turkey are sharpening their ties through the convergence of their views on the main issues on the regional and international agenda, noted the Turkish representative to our country. He closed his speeches by praising Djibouti's crucial role in the stability and security of the Horn of Africa's region and reiterating the determinations to work towards strengthening the already excellent ties of exchange, solidarity, and cooperation between our two countries and our two brotherly and friendly peoples. And then President Ismail Omar Guelleh received at the Palace of the Republic the credential of the ambassador of the Kingdom of Bahrain to the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Sheikh Ali bin Abdurrahman bin Ali Al Khalifa. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, assured the residents, diplomat, and the new ambassador of the Kingdom of Bahrain, Sheikh Ali bin Abdurrahman Ali Al Khalifa, all the support and backing the need to carry out their noble missions. He officially announces the candidacy of its Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, for the post of chairman of the African Union Commission. Djibouti expresses its faith in the ability of Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, a man of experience and a seasoned diplomat familiar with the arcanes of the continental organization, to serve and breathe new life into the Pan-African organization. Within the elegant corridors of Djibouti's presidential palace, a distinguished figures advances with confidence, portraying Olympian determination with natural eloquence and soothing charisma. Yusuf embodies the quintessence of Djiboutian diplomacy, making his voice resonate through national and international debates and discussions. Both graceful and resolute, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, at the age of 58, represented the very embodiment of excellences and devotions to Pan-African diplomacy. His career, marked by success and competence, bears witness to a remarkable rise after having brilliantly obtained his baccalaureate in Djibouti. He is attracted by global issues. What better way to learn languages, to have a vision of the world that surrounds us? For this, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf continues his study in France and after continues his study in Liverpool in England to the English language application, specializing in languages applied foreign studies area in order to open a window on the world. Armed with his in-depth knowledge of languages and cultures, he began his career in 1992 at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. His rapid rise led him to occupy key positions, notably as embassy counselor and director of the Arab World Department. In 1997, he was appointed ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to Egypt, also becoming the permanent representative to the League of Arab States. His commitment and expertise were quickly recognized, which led him to be appointed Minister Delegate for International Cooperation in 2001, then the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in 2005, positions in which he was reappointed to many times. Today, his imprint extends beyond the borders of Djibouti, where he is praised for his pragmatism and commitment to regional and international peace. The man who has been a key player in mediating numerous conflicts in the Horn of Africa, demonstrating his ability to navigate turbulent diplomatic waters with the skills as a Minister of Diplomacy. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf was able to forge a strategic alliance with the world powers while defending his country's interests. Its balanced approach and dialogue diplomacy have allowed Djibouti to play a significant role on the international scene, despite its modest size. Alongside President Ismail Omar Guelleh, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf played an essential role on the African political scene, actively contributing to major projects such as the African Continental Free Trade Area, ZLECAf, and the resolutions of several conflicts, all by promoting peace across the continent. His in-depth knowledge of the African Union and his influence within the Arab League make him a valuable asset for regional and international cooperation. Traveling the continent with determination, he represented Djibouti abroad, convincingly defending the interests of his countries and Africa as a whole beyond his official responsibility. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf is also recognized for his commitment to sustainable development and regional cooperation in East Africa. His visionary leadership and commitment to regional stability make him a respected voice on the African diplomatic scene. He embodies the quintessence of Djiboutian diplomacy, pragmatic, visionary, and resolutely focused on the future. His influence extends far beyond his country's border, and his commitment to regional peace and prosperity continues to inspire and guide future generations of Djiboutian diplomats. Yesterday, the Minister of National Education and Vocational Training launched the PASEC 2024 assessment testing phase in primary and secondary school in the capital and public-private school education region. PASEC is the programs of analysis of the school systems of the member countries at the conference of the Minister of Foreign Education and the government of the Francophonie. PASEC is an international assessment that makes it possible to dissect, examine, compare, and scientifically studies the success factors of an education system. Djibouti is one of the 21 French-speaking, English-speaking, and Portuguese-speaking countries taking part in this fourth edition. So in 2024, Djibouti's participation in PASEC is a logical continuation of the actions undertaken by the Ministry and in line with our demand for quality inclusive education. This assessment is designated to evaluate people's learning achievement and the quality of the education systems represent a fundamental step in the quest for quality education, specifically targeting students in grade 2, 5, and 9, as well as teachers in elementary school and college. And this testing phase aims to accurately identify the strengths and areas for improvement in our education system. The assessment will run from April 14, 2024 to April 18, 2024. Grade 2 students took their assessment on the tablets, while those in grade 5 and 9 used the traditional pen and paper format. The PASEC national team and the Confimen national correspondent, Madam Ayan Osman Abrar, accompanied by the Director General of Education, Mr. Abdi Dirir, oversaw the smooth running of the PASEC 2024 trial phase. For his part, the Director of the General Education, Mr. Abdi Dirir, said that this testing phase is of paramount importance in our drives for continuous improvement of the education system by rigorously testing the evaluation protocols and tools in real-life conditions. MENFOP is effectively preparing for the full evaluation to come. The results of this phase will be carefully analyzed to make adjustments and improvements to the final versions of the evaluation. MENFOP strongly urges our teachers, students, and parents to become actively involved in this innovative initiative. Their active participation is essential to ensure the success of these evaluations and to help shape a brighter educational future for all. The INCLD Caravan successfully raises awareness among regional and communal council. The INCLD today successfully organized the Caravan of the INCLD, an awareness-raising towers aimed at informing and mobilizing regional and communal councils as part of the civil society in governance and local development project in Djibouti implemented by IEMF with the funding from the European Union. This initiative was carried out in collaboration with the President of the Tajura Regional Council, Mr. Omar Hussein Omar, the Prefect of the Tajuras region, Mohammed Hamid Abbas, the President of the Commune of Bulaus, Abdul Qadir Iman Aden, the IMF project team. The Caravan of the INCLD brought together elected representatives from Tajura, local elders, and the representative of the Ministry of Decentralized, Ms. Fatuma Yusuf Abdallah. The Caravan of the INCLD also served to highlight best practices in local governance and to encourage citizen involvement in the harmonious development of the regions. The active and committed participation of all those involved, as well as the warm welcome from the local population, made the Caravan of the INCLD a resounding success. INCLD remains committed to supporting regional and communal councils in their effort to achieve sustainable and inclusive local development. Madam Fatuma Yusuf Abdallah brilliantly expressed her perspectives at the INCLD workshop on overcoming fear in front of the public. Her inspired message underlines the importance of seizing every opportunity with the businesses, NGOs, public and private institutions. It highlights this initiative as an essential key to progress and success in a variety of professional and social contexts. By encouraging everyone to act with the courage and actively seek our opportunity, Madam Fatuma Yusuf Abdallah embodies an inspiring leadership model, inspiring participants to take bold initiative to realize their full professional and personal potential. For his part, the president of the commune of Bulaus, Abdul Qadir Iman Aden, said that this remarkable mobilization has enabled key messages on effective local authorities management to be widely disseminated and strengthened links between the various players involved in regional development. During the tower, awareness raisings and exchange sessions were organized, highlighting the issues at the stake in decentralizations and challenges facing local authorities. For the international scene, Africa united to fight similar smallpox on April 13. Some 215 experts meet in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, under the aegis of the World Health Organization and the African CDC to draw up strategies to stem the spread of the mpox virus or simian pox in the African region. The situation is alarming, with over 52,000 human cases reported in more than 120 countries. In 2023, the Democratic Republic of Congo was one of the hardest hit countries, recording 14,500 cases and 654 deaths in their fight against the epidemic. The experts pledged to coordinate their efforts in diagnostic and laboratory optimizations and vaccines research, who has also pledged to support these efforts by strengthening surveillance capacity, risk communication, and community involvement. The plan includes measures to prevent, detect, and control the spread of the disease, with the aim of protecting African populations and ensuring a safer, more resilient future for all. On Monday, the Israeli army continued its operations in the Gaza Strip, asserting that the unprecedented Iranian attack at the weekends would not deter it from its objectives against Hamas. According to the army, the hostages abducted by Hamas during its attack on Israel on October 7 are being held in Rafah, in the far south of the Gaza Strip. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he was determined to launch a ground offensive against the city, which he described as the last major stronghold of Hamas, which has been in power in the enclave since 2007, and this despite warning from Washington and other capitals who fear bloodbath among displaced Palestinians. And to close up this edition, Russia and Kazakhstan are experiencing major flooding authorities in both countries. Russia said yesterday that water was still rising in some of the affected regions, with the peak expected in the next few days. Since the start of the floods, more than 107,000 people have already been evacuated in Kazakhstan, some of whom were later able to return home, according to the Ministry of Emergency Situations of this huge Central Asian country. Russia, on the other hand, has not released national figures, but at least 23,000 people have left their homes in the Orenburg and Kurgan regions in the south of the countries, according to regional authorities. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.